you guys, it's me NeeCJae. Today I'm going to come to you with a holiday glam. This look right here. If you're interested in seeing this video, keep on watching. Just let your beauty shine, let it shine. Alright, so I'm going to start off using the NARS Complete, the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I'm in Medium Deep 2.6 Hunan. I'll show you. Coverage or a medium full coverage type foundation that's matte. You really want to make sure your skin is super moisturized and super hydrated, okay? So apply a couple of drops to my makeup pan, okay? I like to do is take a little bit on my finger and just tap it all over my face, just like stubble it a little bit with my finger. I don't know, I just like to do it this way. And I always like to use foundation that is a little bit deeper than my complexion. I find it works the best and it looks better on you and it makes you look younger. When you use the complexion that is completely your shade, it appears to make you look older. So I always use one just a tad bit deeper than your complexion. And I'm taking my BK Beauty 101 brush, makeup brush, and I am applying it to my skin. And remember, this is a soft matte. Nevertheless, it's still a matte, okay? And I'm just, you can stubble it like this if you want to, but I take it and apply it all over my skin, okay? Now, I do not go up toward the eye area. I refrain from this area because I'm using concealer. And anytime you're using concealer, you don't want a lot of products on this eye area because it tends to crease. It also will, a lot of products will make you look like you have wrinkles under your eye area. And that is something we are not trying to do. It's enough going there all by itself. And it does not need any help. So you do not take the makeup, or I do not never take my foundation all the way up near my eye area. Not at all. Now, you can decide, you can go back over it if you feel like, this is not enough, and take your brush and use a little bit more if you want more coverage, okay? I'm going to show you how we can use. You can make this full coverage, but not make it look full coverage, okay? You don't want your face to look heavy nor cakey, okay? And I do around my hairline as well. But after I apply now my makeup, I take a damp beauty sponge, beauty blender, whatever you want to use. This is just a damp makeup sponge from e.l.f., okay? I love e.l.f.'s makeup sponge. I love them. I just have, it's damp so it gets a little bigger, and I take it and apply it onto my skin to get any of the excess. This removes any of the excess makeup that's just sitting there, laying there. Just laying there on your face. This removes the excess, okay? And it makes your makeup look natural. All around the hairline, you want to make sure you get all around that hairline. Very important, all around that hairline. Then we have our makeup looking the way we like it. I'm going to start with my eyebrows now. I always like to use brown or a taupe, something that makes your brows look natural. You don't want anything too dark, you don't want anything too light. So this is a brow pencil by Revolution. I've had it for a while now, I don't even know. All of the products that I use, I will link them in the description box. This is by Revolution, and it is a brown, and I just start from the edge. I always make this needs, the beginning of your brow needs to be a little lighter, and then it goes deeper, okay? So the brow is lighter toward the beginning, but deeper toward the end. That's just how brows go. I never use black on my brows. Never, never, ever. And I never try to get them exactly the same. I try to get them the same, but not exactly. I was told one time when I was in the makeup counter, I always say this because it was told to me, they're sisters, not twins. And that always stuck with me. So I said, okay, they're sisters, not twins. So they may have some differences about them, but they're still in the family. I'm just taking a brow pencil, like a Brow Pro pencil, and just cleaning it up. You can also use one by Milani. Okay, I'm just using this one up because it's by Anastasia Beverly Hill, and I'm using it up. But this is a brow and eye pencil highlighter by Milani you can use, but I'm just going to use this one. And I just clean it up. This is how I clean it up. I don't use the concealer and all of that. It takes too long for me. Taking the BK Beauty 209, and I'm just gonna clean this up. Clean up my eyebrows, and then we're finished with brows. Again, I make this look a little lighter with the concealer, just the beginning. The next thing I want to do is use my concealer, and this one is by Hourglass, and I'm just going to apply a little bit over my eyelids, and I'm going to use this as like an eyeshadow base. I'm taking my Angie Hot and Flashy A504 concealer brush, one of my absolute favorite brushes, and use this and just make sure I apply it all over the lid, okay, all over the lid. You can use setting powder to set it if you like, but I am not. There's no need because I'm going to use the eyeshadow in just a moment. But any little dark areas, if you have any darkness around here, you want to cover this up. This is a great time to also color correct if you like on your lids, but I am not going to do that. I'm just going to apply my eyeshadow. What I'm going to use for my eyeshadow is the Natasha Denona Glam palette, okay? This is it right here. This is the Glam palette. If you have not seen it, hopefully it's coming across on camera. So, the first thing I want to go into is Blend. Blend is the shade that I'm going to use as like a transitional shade, okay? I'm not doing a lot here because we're just going to do a really simple glam look that's easy, okay? Nothing too much, nothing too major. This is something really easy that can go with any lipstick that you use. And I'm just going to use this all the way up, okay? This is called Blend. Next shade that I want to go in is called Smoke, Outer Corner. Just to deepen it up a little bit right here. The outer corner. And I'm going to take this tip of this brush from the outer corner into the crease. Just to deepen it a little bit. Just to give it a little deepness. Not doing a whole bunch here because I want a simple but elegant makeup look, okay? Do the same thing on this side. Bring it down here and over midway the crease, okay? I'm going to take the 201 brush and just blend everything together. 201, removing any harsh lines. Want it to look seamless. Take the it's the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy A501 flat brush. And I think I want like a little shimmer, but I don't want anything really drastic, you know? So I want something that's going to look really nice on, and I'm going to use that center eyelid, okay? That center eyelid right here on the side. I think I'm going to tap that right here. One thing though I do notice about Natasha Denona palettes, mature eyelids can use this. And that is what I like. I want to give myself a really nice glam look, but sometimes the shimmers on other eyeshadows will have your eyelids looking really old. And I don't wear them often, but for something like this, even if you apply it and it's a little too much, you can always take like Tradition and kind of go over it and tone it down to make it more of a matte if you like, okay? That works sometimes as well. You can just take center cat lid and then add transition on top of it to make it more of a matte. But I'm not going to do that today. One of my favorite liquid liners by NeeCJae, I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to line my lid. I'm not doing a wing or any of that. I'm just lining it like a really light line, all right? As close as I can get to my lash line. As close as I can get to the lash line. We're going up. We're not going to never take anything down. So I'm just doing it just a little bit, okay? Not doing a wing. Just as close as to the lash line as I can get it. Okay, so far. And today we're going to wear some lashes. I'm going to do the Angie Hot and Flashy lashes. The Angie Hot and Flashy lashes is called Day Club. We're going to just pop these on really quick. So I may do this off camera and be right back. Okay, so lashes are done. You know what? And I think I forgot to tell you guys when I first started, after I moisturized and all of that, I didn't show me using my primer, and I did use primer. Primer helps your makeup, your foundation to really grip to your skin and to make your pores look seamless. And it helps your makeup to last longer. So today I did use the Dermablend. I didn't show it, but I wanted to bring this on here. I used the Dermablend Insta Grip primer on my skin before I started, and then I applied the makeup, okay? I just wanted to say that just in case, because primer is important, especially at our age. And I did not want to forget that step, but I did use primer because I like the way it makes my skin look, okay? So now you can apply under your eyes if you like a brown liner. This is by, I believe, Estee Lauder. Under my eyes, just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and smooth it out. And you can skip this step. You do not have to add liner to your eyes. Sometimes I do not, but today I want to. And I'm using the makeup brush 202 BK Beauty and just smoking it out a little bit. Just giving me a little smoke. And I'm going to take my concealer. I put 3 dots. One at the end, one in the middle, and one up close. Just 3 little dots. This is going to be my concealer for today. Sometimes I do a little bit, just depends on how my eyes look. It looks all right. It looks okay today. So, you know, you don't want to get too much because you don't want your eyes to look cakey. That is something you do not want, okay? And again, I do not go all the way up. I go, this is as far as I go up, okay? Because concealer can have your eyes looking crazy. Now, if you like that line that goes like this, you know, that little sharp line, this is where you can do this at, you know, to make it sharp. I do not. I like mine a little rounded around my eye area. So I do not make that sharp line, but you can. This is where you can clean up all your eyeshadow errors if you like. But I like mine a little rounded, so it just fits my eyes better. I'm gonna take my damp makeup sponge and just kind of go over it and tap it out. Just to get any excess. What I'm doing is taking my 110 BK Beauty brush and I'm placing it in my setting powder. This is the setting powder by Ambient Diffuse Light. This is by Hourglass. Love this setting powder. This is a really great one for under the eye area. And I'm just using a little bit, tapping it on, and that is it. No baking. I am not baking here, honey. Not baking. Baking makes me look 1,000 years old. This is all I need. The thing I'm using is this is by Iconic London, this bronzer. And now we're going to bronze. I'm going to start at my forehead all the way around. Okay? Starting at my forehead and around. I do a 3 on my cheeks because I go down my cheeks and around. Kind of contouring a little bit more than normal because this is more of a glam makeup look. So I'm doing a little bit more than I normally would, okay? Just a little bit. And the reason why I'm doing it right around my chin area, because sometimes right around here is where I look a little, my face looks a little big, and you sometimes have them little jewels. And this right here, just adding a shadow to it kind of hides it. Taking your bronzer and then your contour, you're just making your face that oval shape that it used to be, where mine used to be. You know, I'm making it oval, making it more, you know, that oval type shape. So that's what I'm doing. And just getting rid of this little jewel area, but you want to make sure it blends and you don't want it to stand out. That's the thing, you want it to blend. And I'm doing it around the nose area. You do not have to use powder contour. You can actually use like the makeup to contour as well, like a foundation. I like this way, it's easier to make, quicker. And since my skin is thoroughly moisturized, I can do it and get away with it. Now when my skin is really, 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 really dry, I will use the cream contour products. But I can get away with this because my skin is super hydrated. I super hydrate my skin, apply my hyaluronic acid, my vitamin C's, and that helps, you know, along with a really great moisturizer. I like the Charlotte Tilbury, I like my Pond's, of course, but you just want to make sure your skin is really hydrated before applying any kind of matte products to your skin, okay? I'm going to use our blush, and I have a couple of Hourglass palettes that I like to use for blush and highlighter, and I am using the Hourglass Ambient Light, and I'm going to use this one right here. It's more of a peachy type blush. I think the peachy blushes look really nice on all skin types, all skin complexions. I'll say that peachy blush. When I do my clients, a lot of times that peachy one is universal, okay? It looks nice, I'm telling you, on all skin types. Peachies, pinks, love them. And I'm just applying the blush to my upper part. I do not go all the way down. You don't want the rosy cheeks. It makes you look older, okay? So you want to keep that blush right up in this area. Just complements you, and it appears to be down here, okay? You don't want to apply it there. It will give that appearance, okay? Now, I like to set at this point, I like to set my foundation and then apply my highlight, okay? So that's what I'm doing first. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm using the BK Beauty 102 brush, and we're going to just set everything with this Hourglass Ambient Light, Diffuse Light, Ambient Diffuse Light setting powder. I love this one. It's very finely milled, and I just love how it goes onto my skin, and it does not go into fine lines and wrinkles. That's what I love the most. It's very finely milled, and I love that. And I'm gonna apply a little bit up under my eyes again, okay? I'm using two setting sprays. One is by Revolution Hydrate and Fix, okay? Again, I will list everything in the description box below. So I'm using that one first. Then I go back in with the all-nighter. Once this dries a little bit, back in. Okay, so now I'm going to take my highlighter, where it is right here, the highlighter, and I'm going, I always like to do that after. I don't know, it just, this is a natural highlight and I love it. I just applied right over top of where the blush is at in that area, and around the temples. A little bit on the nose, not too much, just a little bit. This is a liner that I have had for many years, okay? It is by MAC. I think it's called Violet, I'm not sure, but I use it with my red lipsticks and I like the way it comes out, the combination. This is a lipstick, a matte, red matte ink lipstick by Maybelline, okay? It's called, what is it, Matte Ink. Alright, so that is all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful and interesting. And this look can go with any lipstick. It can go with a nude, it can go with a gloss, just whatever you prefer, okay? So anyway, guys, again, I really thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time. Mwah.